this game ending in normal time. They're almost ready to go, so why not go back to Marty and Michael and see what their thoughts are.
Thank you very much, Michael. Yes, Dan the Man is on for John Milan, and a big loss, of course, to the Daishies. Equally a big loss is Ronan Curran. And as you mentioned with the lads there, Cyril and Tomas and Ger, Shane O'Neill is gone, Ronan Curran is now gone, and Sean O'Halpine. And Dan the Man is going in towards corner forward, from what I can gather, from our perspective up here.
Yeah, Milan's a huge loss here, but the game really opened up now in extra time, hopefully, and he took a heavy knock over on the sideline just before the end of the game, and he's gone.
1987 was the last time the Munster final went to a replay, well, not to a replay, but to extra time in the replay. It was the day when Richard Stakelum said the famine was over for Tipperary against Cork, and there's the opening score for Waterford by Kevin Moore in this 20-minute period, 10 minutes each way. Here's Moore, opening score of extra time.
Yeah, very good score. Dan laid it off there, and Brick Walsh again driving forward with it.
Well, as Cyril mentioned at the break there, very important, the opening score, even the opening wide. It was a lovely little flick on by Paddy O'Sullivan, and it turned out to be a score for Kevin Moore. Nice stick work by Stephen Malumphey. Comes out first Paddy O'Sullivan. Thought about dropping it in. Out first Niall McCarthy, being pushed away, more and more away from the goalposts. He drives this in. Clinton Hennessy is underneath it all the way. Good hands by the keeper. Out first Richie Foley. Mist rain falling here, making it very difficult for the hurlers in this very first Munster final under floodlights.
It is, Marty, and Gerard Lucknam was just making a point there that I was saying to you here. Whoever loses this game is going to have an All-Ireland quarter-final next Sunday. It'll be 2 tough matches, extra time, and it's going to be a big ask for them. Whereas whoever wins it goes into an Ireland semi-final. So there's a huge incentive there, and also a vital Kenny in that semi-final. So much more than just a Munster title at stake out here.
Absolutely. John Gardner trying to go down that right wing. Linesman indicates that it is a Cork ball. Well, there might have been 35,375 here last Sunday, 22,763 this evening. Certainly the crowd are enjoying it, particularly the second half. This ball dropped in. 2 Waterford players go up for it. Comes down, however, to Paddy O'Sullivan. Tries to make an angle. Still not gaining any ground. Comes back out to William Egan. Hits it with great conviction. And there's a point for a young man that's going to have, I'm sure, quite a good career in the red and white jersey of Cork. Cork under-21 star from Kilburn, William Egan.
Yeah, great score, first touch for him in a Munster final, and score a point. Fantastic start.
Level for the 4th time. And in case you've joined us here on the Saturday game live, we're into extra time in the Munster final replay. That ball is wide off the stick of Cathal Naughton.
Yeah, again, he's the type of player, with his pace and fitness in extra time like this. When lads start to tire, you'd expect him to come into the game big time.
Great puck out by Clinton Hennessy. Brian O'Halloran chasing after it. Another one of these up-and-coming players. This is John Milan that's suffering. You can see he can feel the pain. Calf muscle injury. Do you know something? I wouldn't be surprised if he came back in, knowing Milan's hurt. It's going to be taken by Ben O'Connor, just around the middle of the field. Sideline ball at the far side. Cuts it neatly in towards Isaki O'Halpine. Going back to gather is Brick Walsh. Brings Clinton Hennessy into the game. He goes for distance down towards Maurice Shanahan. Runs on kindly towards another one of the Shanahans, Dan the Man. Referee spotted the foul on Owen Cadigan by Owen Kelly, and that's going to be a free for Cork.
Yeah, good ball by Dan Shanahan in front, and you can see Owen Cadigan out in front. As the lads are saying, he's done very, very well, particularly in the second half, and out in front of Owen Kelly again there.
Gardner with the fray. Up towards Paddy O'Sullivan. Niall McCarthy did well, went down low to scoop it up. Good block down by Tony Brown. Comes to the break. Gives it long towards Maurice Shanahan. Nice stick work again, keeping it in. Now, who touched that last? Referee Dickie Murphy wasn't too sure. Sideline linesman Dickie Murphy wasn't too sure. Brian Gavin felt it was a Waterford ball. I wonder. Let's just have a look at it again. Here's Maurice Shannon touching it. Now, who touched it last?
50-50, yeah, 50-50.
And we're not on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Michael.
As the fella at home in our dressing room one time said, it's 60-50.
Nice cut in by Richie Foley. Kevin Moore unable to control it. Good work by Brian O'Halloran. Ray Ryan is pulled down by O'Halloran. That's going to be a free for Cork. No question whatsoever.
Yeah, just a hand in there, just pulled him back. You know, not much in it, but it is a free.
Four times these counties have been level. And it's such a wet, miserable evening now here in Tipperary that the towels have to be brought out. The wipe has to be on the hurley to make sure the grip is right. And here's John Gardner. Michael Cusson tries to get a touch. Stephen Malumphey is back there helping out his defence. Again, Niall McCarthy. See the way he goes down really low to try and get the ball. Isaki O'Halpine. Stephen Malumphey to Cusson again. Good calling by Ray Ryan. Went off a Waterford man. Happens to be Richie Foley. Sideline ball caught. Over 6 minutes gone. Just 4 minutes to go now in the first period of extra time. Ben O'Connor could well have an idea about cutting this all the way over the bar. He's already scored a goal and 4 points. You can see he's pretty focused on trying to raise a white flag here. Cuts it beautifully, dropping right in. Good defending again by the brick. Unable to keep it in play is Jamie Nagle. Owen McGrath's warming up along the sideline, so he's going to be introduced. John Milan has, by the way, donned the top of a tracksuit, but I wouldn't be surprised if Milan thought about coming back in again. I think that may well happen.
Yeah, he's certainly keeping on his toes there and he's limbering up. Owen McGrath definitely ready to come in now in the next minute or two.
All-star twice, 0-3 and 0-8. Good cut as far as Richie Murphy. In comes Cusson. Stopped this time by Jamie Nagle. Stephen Malumphey showing a bit of leadership. Knocked away by Cusson. Ben O'Connor leaves it. As Cork try and put a combination here. Kenneth Egan is showing great tenacity and determination, considering that it is his Munster Championship debut this evening. Here comes Paddy O'Sullivan. Back out fires William Egan. Ben O'Connor takes responsibility. Unmarked in the middle. Michael Cusson slices it off the hurl. But to be fair to Michael Cusson, it's possibly the grip because it is raining here, making it very difficult.
The conditions are very bad.
This was a chance though, Michael.
Yeah, it's a very easy chance, you know, but it is very, very difficult out there now. The rain coming down much heavier, and every score now is like gold dust. You know, there's only been 1 point each in the extra time period, so you know any chance like that has to be taken. Great catch by Dan Shanahan.
Dan the man, hurler of the year a few seasons ago. Owen Kelly is down in a race for possession with Owen Cadigan. Still Kelly protesting, but the referee is saying play on. Coming in is Isaki O'Halpine. Difficult angle, one curl. Good effort for right of the post. And that gives Cork 12 wides in this game. And interestingly, just 5 wides for Waterford. Down at the other end, I can reveal that Owen Kelly is fitting well. Colin Naughton gets a touch. Richie Foley leaving it for Shane O'Sullivan. There's a clear push in the back on Shane O'Sullivan from William Egan. Free for Waterford. Yeah,
there's certainly something going on between Owen Kelly and Owen Cadigan down off the ball. Kelly went down the last time, and then he seemed to, when he went back in, there was certainly an incident with Owen Cadigan, and Don Logue is trying to get the umpire's attention.
Brian Gavin is going down to have a brief meeting with his umpires, and down there, by the way, is his own brother David and William Flynn from for Ban. And let's see, there is consultation and there is communication this time between the referee and the officials. And it's Owen Kelly and Owen Cadigan have been having their own battle. Now, this is a deep conversation, actually, isn't it?
I predict 2 yellow cards for the two of them. That's what normally happens in these games. But it depends what this. I didn't see it.
And Donald Cusick was also involved in the sense that he was protesting to the referee to come down and talk to his umpires.
There's been a lot of that